Yeah, they look pretty nice. They give downtown character. What do you think of Pedrazas being allowed to be yellow?
That's alright. That's what they want.
Yeah, that was controversial, I guess, at the time. Like, the city tried to block it. Oh, he's already got one. Have you ever read much Nietzsche? Friedrich Nietzsche, the German philosopher?
No.
He's quite a character. He's considered like one of the original, or like I'd say more of a pioneer of certain type of atheism. He's often associated with nihilism, but I really don't consider him to be a nihilist. His ideas can be more existentialist, I'd say. And in a sense, they predated existentialism too. But Nietzsche had this idea about the afterlife. He was very anti-Christian. And he thought that Christian religion had like changed certain ideas and ideals in like culturally across the ages. But his idea of the afterlife was eternal recurrence, which is you live your life over and over again. Which is quite a lot to think about. Like, yes. Presumably. If you think about like the infinite possibilities idea, like there's an infinite amount of things that could happen. You could live the same life over again with just one tiny little variable different each time. It's not practically the same thing. But that idea could be terrifying to people. I think more terrifying than the idea of a regular traditional afterlife, which is something outside of this world. The thing I don't quite understand about people's concept of the afterlife is they usually think of it like, they usually think of it like they're going to be like maybe born in another place or appear in another place, but with full knowledge of who they were in the past life. We don't come into this life with any knowledge of a previous life.
Oh, you should have watched the movie that or the show that I watched. It was called The Ghost Inside My Child. It's children that actually do have memory of what they were before. And there was one child that remembered dying in 9/11. There was another child that was in like World War I or something, and when this child was like 5 years old, told his parents the name of the person that they were and all about the plane that they drove, that they flew. This kid was 5 years old. There's no way he could have done that. And
was there a genetic connection to, like, was it like a relative of his whose life you remembered, or was it a random person?
A German woman that they ended up calling because they got the name, and they went to the records, the archive records, and the sister was still alive. So they went to her house and met her and everything, and it was just really creepy. I get goosebumps just talking about it.
Interesting. Yeah, in a general sense, I'd consider myself a skeptic of most things. But like the way the brain works and the way ideas are transmitted and things like that, like, you know, we have such limited knowledge about it. So if there was eternal recurrence, like contrasting that with your current like viewpoint on the afterlife, do you think eternal recurrence you'd feel like negatively or positively about that idea? Like it would be a good thing, or?
No, I don't believe it would be a good thing. And I don't believe in reincarnation, so to watch that show is just really, really mind-boggling for me to have that concept that this kid is reincarnated and he remembers dying in his first life. That's horrifying.
Yeah.
Nightmares and stuff.
Yeah, traumatic experiences, I guess, have like such a way, and of course, of imprinting themselves on people like for the rest of their lives. Protesters in front of Fat Stuff in a while. I heard they stopped spelling the bad stuff.
Oh, stop selling. They're not.
Last Wednesday, I spoke before the City Council on cannabis decriminalization. They don't have any power to do so, of course, but they can send a recommendation to the state legislature. And I guess there was wording to do so like 2 years ago, but they never actually followed through and sent it because they said that the legislative session was over. But I've never been at such a pro-pot government hearing. There was not one person there against it.
Yeah, I found that out starting to work in the police department, making calls for people smoking pot, and they're like, yeah, I'll get on it. Sarcastically, he said that.
Yeah.
Bother.
What's that?
You need extra change?
No, I know. That's all I had. Sorry.
Oh no, I'll fill it for you.
I'm all set. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody have less than 10 minutes? Anybody have less than 10 minutes?